Ayo, ayo, ayo. All right, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to episode 8 of the Dark Mega Podcast. I am Patriotic Cav. You can find me at patriotic_Cav on all social media. And speaking of social media, I will be confirming next week, probably, it might even be by this weekend, our return to our main event streams, which are going to be 100% on Rumble. No more YouTube, no more anything. Dennis Prager always says there's three types of good people. Three types of good people: the fighters, those who help the fighters, and those who do nothing. Say, I can't run for office. I can't make my own platform. I can't do this and that. That's fine, but help those who do. And we're going to do everything we can to support Rumble, to promote Rumble. They are free speech absolutists, and they've gone through hell. So we're my political streams, my gaming streams, everything will be 100% on Rumble. I'll still upload some clips and some videos to YouTube, of course, but live streaming will not be on YouTube in any way, shape, or form anymore. For the first stream back, I might just go live just because I know some people that are strictly, married to YouTube, and I get it. It's been with us since 2004 or 5. But trying to make the move over. We want to help the good guys, and Rumble absolutely are the good guys. But again, I don't have 100% confirmation on that. I think it's going to be every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, starting next Friday. But I'll confirm that again at patriotic_Cav, and that's everything. X, Truth, Getter, Instagram, kept it the same. If you're unfamiliar with the Dark Mega Podcast, obviously I'm a conservative. I'm a MAGA, ultra MAGA Trumpy, whatever they want to say. Nazi, I guess if you ask the left. That's getting kind of old now. I mean, it's like 2000. That's so 2016. Everybody I don't like is a Nazi. But good thing nobody is buying it anymore. We're not going to go over it too much, but I just saw a poll, CNN poll. The Democrats, their approval rating is 29%. That's horrible. 44% think we're going in the right direction, which is the highest it has been since 2010, I believe. Maybe even before that. Trump's approval rating is over 50%. Which is insane. Most people are happy with the Doge and Elon Musk. Don't believe the fake news. They can't battle it like they once did before. We have X, we have Truth, we have Getter, we have Rumble. And they hate that. They effing hate that we have a voice. That there's an opposition to them. Doesn't work anymore. But again, if you're new here, Dark Mega Podcast is usually on the shorter end, short, sweet, and simple. It's really whenever I have any kind of thoughts, rants, I want to be like, I boot up my tablet, my phone, my laptop, wherever I am. I'm just like, I gotta talk about this. If you watch on Rumble, again, Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube Music, because they have their podcast section on there. It's audio only, but if you check out Rumble, you'll see I share my screen as well. A little something to look at while you're listening. We're gonna be going over for the first episode back. I don't even know if I mentioned in the beginning, this is our first episode of 2025, so we're just getting the swing back into things. So make sure you guys subscribe, follow, leave us a 5-star review if you could. I do appreciate it. We're going to talk about this crazy left-wing violence that's going on. I mean, we always know that they've been insane. They're mentally ill. We've seen the Trump derangement syndrome like never before this past election. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. I'm afraid we're just getting started. Was it 3 months in the or no, tomorrow would be 2 months. It's March 20th tomorrow. 2 months in, and the left have lost their ever-loving shit. This clip right here, it's kind of the catalyst to what we're going to be talking about tonight.
Get this man out of here now. But if that doesn't happen, and we're not promoting it for 1 second, but if that doesn't happen, there will be violence. Yes. And these people had the opportunity to stop it. And they didn't. Get this.
Straight from the horse's mouth. It's amazing they're not even trying to sugarcoat it anymore. I always laugh because you still see it, especially around my area. Hate has no home here, right? That's a liberal the second you see that sticker. See the sticker, you see the sign in their yard. Hate has no home. Love and peace. Love and peace, right? Peaceful. I've never seen one example ever, even in the slightest, of liberals being loving and peaceful and accepting and tolerant ever. Not one. And it's getting worse. This just happened yesterday. Happening this morning in my town of Las Vegas, several Tesla vehicles engulfed in flames. This is horrific and evil, and it must stop immediately. Video produced Review Journal shows several Teslas being engulfed in flames. See, there's no real audio. Las Vegas police say they were set on fire by the individual early Tuesday morning, which is very dangerous with those lithium batteries, man. Those things freaking explode. That's hard fire to put out. I can't even imagine how much money that's going to cost. It is wild. But this is what they do. Elon Musk even commented on it. He said the left is the party of violence and hate. You can see this video on my screen right now. This guy running after a Cybertruck, kicking it. It's amazing. There's a cop video at the end there. I don't know if you saw him, but look at that. Kicking it, screaming, like they're psychos. They've lost their goddamn minds. Anti-Musk hate spreads. Last night, a number of Cybertrucks were torched in Seattle, lighting them up ablaze. Unrelated to Tesla, but you guys can see it right there. Let's make this bigger. Threats against Melanie Mack. You got this TikTok user here literally calling for somebody to take out Trump. We'll hear it real quick.
I had to take one for the team, y'all. Everybody's been asking who's going to do it. Honestly, truly, I ain't got nothing else to lose. So what's up? Yeah, no. It wasn't me. I promise. I'm still here. See, the problem with that person didn't have the right plan. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's looking like I might have to take one for the team, y'all.
They're not even coy about it anymore. We got Tim Walz here, this fat old retard on the Newsom show. I guess he's trying to, he's going to be running for president in 2028. Talks about violence towards Trump supporters. And it's crazy that at least for a second, Newsom seems like the somewhat reasonable one. I think at least in this context right here, what you're about to listen to, and if you're on Rumble, you can see it. It just in this context alone, because we know how crazy far left Gavin Newsom is, but in this context, he's like the reasonable kind of old school Democrat. Tim Walz represents the new party, what the Democrat Party is today.
Piece of this is more important than the actual substance behind it.
Well, they've been doing it for decades. I mean, we've saw the welfare queens. They've seen the Southern strategy. We've seen it over and over. It's an old playbook, and we're as dumb as we want to be that we allow them to do this with CRT and ESG and DEI and every three-letter word.
And then they demonize people.
Yeah, demonize, and they weaponize grievance. They other people. They talk down to people, past people. They humiliate people. They weaponize difficult issues.
They demonize people. These right-wing Nazis that we literally compare to Adolf Hitler every single day, they demonize people. What did Hillary say? We're sexist, racist, homophobic, xenophobic, you name it. They are the ones who... They always talk about Trump. Trump's mean. He's a name call. What are you talking about? They're the ones that name call. They are the bullies.
But the bottom line is, and I think it goes back to what we began with, is, and I applaud you for this, is we cannot continue to be on the defense reacting to this. We've got to go on the offense. We got to meet people where they are. But I also think this, and this is where, this is part of the conversation I'm trying to have, is you got to respect people you disagree with, and you can't just dismiss people. This
How do you fight it?
This notion
I think
of
I could kick most of their ass. I do think that if they wanted to. I know I can outrun them, but I don't know if we're going to fall into that place.
No way.
Okay, we challenge you to a WWE fight here, type of thing.
No, but it's a natural reaction. I think it's one of the reasons we're losing so many men. And again, it's multi-ethnic. It's not just white men. We're losing them. We're losing them to these guys online. We're losing them to people that I'm bringing on this podcast as well. That's why I brought.
These are bad guys, though. These are bad guys.
But they exist, and we could deny they exist. They exist. Not only they exist, they persist. And
everyone who disagrees with me is a bad guy, and I want to kick their ass, is what Tim Walz just said. If you disagree with me, I deserve to beat the shit out of you. That is what Tim Walz, potential VP, thank God he didn't win, is saying. And Tim Walz is a psychopath. We've seen those clips. If you guys remember, Minnesota locked down during 2020, and if you even took one step on your front porch, he instructed the local police to light you up with paintballs. Which, by the way, fuck those police. I'm sorry, I'm not a back to blue absolutist. In general, yes, I support cops and first responders and law and order. But what I saw during 2020, it made me take down all my back to blue stuff. It was just so evil and unconstitutional, and those cops went along with it. You can see the videos. They took like one step on their porch and they lit them up with paintballs, threw people out of their house. We see videos of cops tackling people at Burger King. I still remember that viral video. I think it was in New York, tackling the dude because he wasn't wearing a mask. Horrible. Got right here, image of a mildly vandalized Tesla. Post includes the Tesla's exact location. Tesla is vandalized beyond repair in under 5 hours. People have doxed Tesla owners. Apparently every single one. Their exact location, and pretty much said in so many words, if you want this violence to stop, trade in your Tesla. We've had you can see right here on my screen, Chase from Infowars. I'm trying to blank on her name, Alex Jones, doxed, Cat Turd, and a lot of other prominent right-wing influencers swatted, which is attempted murder. I mean, what other reason do you have to swat someone? There's literally no other reason other than you were hoping that there would be death by cop. Jimmy Kimmel here, this faggot who cries on the air every night, calling for more Tesla attacks.
Vandalizing Tesla vehicles, new Tesla vehicles. Please don't vandalize. Don't ever vandalize Tesla vehicles. And so, vandalizing.
And they laugh. That is funny to them. You see, this is where the left is. This is the Democrat Party. These are the liberals. Trump has mean tweets. Shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of this shit. They are burning down Teslas. They are physically hurting people. And they will not rest until you're financially and physically destroyed. There's no reaching across the aisle with these people. See, the right doesn't like something. We just don't go buy it. I think the new Snow White movie looks like a woke piece of shit. I'm just not going to go buy a ticket. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I'm not going to dox anybody. I'm not going to threaten anybody who goes and sees it. I'm not going to give them my money. I work 6 days a week. I don't get paid all that much. I'm not a rich man. I'm not going to use what little money I have to give it to people who hate me. I don't like what Bud Light did, so I don't buy Bud Light. I never buy Bud Light anyway, but... Got MSNBC right here justifying the violence.
But then you also overnight have this post claiming that protests at Tesla dealerships are illegal. He said today he would label violence against dealerships domestic terrorism. Now, you know I am judicious in how I play this sound, but I think you need to hear it from him.
Mr. President talks about some of the violence that's been going on around the country at dealerships. Some say they should be labeled domestic terrorists.
I will do that. I'll do it. I'm going to stop them. We catch anybody doing it because they're harming a great American company. Let me tell you, you do it to Tesla and you do it to any company, we're going to catch you and you're going to go through hell.
So just to be clear, you protest a private company, you are labeled by this administration a domestic terrorist. But then you also overnight have this post claiming that protests at Tesla dealers.
When you're burning down Teslas, lighting them on fire, yeah, you're a terrorist. Got this video right here from Liz at TikTok. She's not filming it. It's somebody else filming it, a young black kid. She says, Democrats are totally unhinged. The coordinated attacks against Tesla and Tesla dealerships is domestic terrorism.
It's a white Tesla. No. This is what happened to my car, y'all. Look at this. Look at this.
If you're not on Rumble seeing the video, they scraped it up, spray painted all over his the thing's it's destroyed. I can't even the amount of body work and repair. Like it's probably gonna cost a lot.
Y'all see this? Clown American. I don't know what this is. Is this paint?
Looks like paint.
War. Bro, somebody destroyed my car. Destroyed my car while I was taking you up to the doctor. Destroyed my car.
Should be a hate crime.
This is no cap. Look at this. All on my windshield. All right in this. Look at this. My car is destroyed.
Alright, so we get the gist. Video goes on for another minute or so. This is them. We're just going to keep blowing through because there's so many to get to and we're running low on time. We have Nick Swartz over here. Both my dad and my sister were swatted last night. A dozen cops attempted to kick my dad's door in at gunpoint. This is literal effing terrorism, and the FBI should treat it as such. Before calling in the SWAT, the dumb shit sent my letter and email calling me a Nazi, of course, so the motive is clear. In my dad's case, the caller told police my dad was killing my entire family and required them to intervene with deadly force. This is nothing short of attempted murder. They wanted the police to kill my father, 100%. I would love to hear arguments against it. No, they didn't want to kill you. They just, wanted to give you a little spook. Unfortunately, for the swatter, I will not stop. I will not shut up. Yeah, good for him. Fight. This is what they do. This is what they're doing. Attempted murder. They are fucking unhinged. And this is the liberals as a whole. Even the ones that aren't doing it, like the host on MSNBC, assuming she's not physically doing it, justifying it. Jimmy Kimmel, literally wink wink, please don't blow up any more Teslas, wink wink. Fucking piece of shit. Not to mention he completely tanked the Late Show. His numbers are like 90% lower than what they used to be back in the day. They really, all of them, Jimmy Fallon and all of them, they did. The shows used to be millions and millions of viewers. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my mic. It's like falling down here. Tens of millions of viewers. They're hardly over 1 million now. Libs of TikTok right here, tagging the FBI. This person says they're coming to kill me. Can you please look into it? Someone sent them Libs of TikTok a message saying someone will take care of. Oh, sorry, that print is so small. Someone will take care of lethally. Take care of. Oh, I guess he meant to say take care of you, retard. Take care of you lethally and soon. I promise you're not even going to read this. And if you do, you want. He's horrible spelling. If you do, you want to think it's real. The goddamn liberals don't know how to spell, fucking retards. But I'm taking it into my own hands to remove you from this earth. I really hope you're proud with the choices you've made. You have delayed acceptance, so you will be disposed of. What the hell does that even mean? You've delayed acceptance. I've lost hope in life, so I'm using it to delete horrible human beings until I'm caught or killed. You are next. There's no both sides with this thing. Oh, both sides do it. No, shut the fuck up. I don't like something, I don't give them my money. It's that simple. I think the new Assassin's Creed game looks retarded. Super woke. It's not even just that it's woke. It's just so not accurate to Japan. A lot of them feel disrespect. You should see Japan YouTube. They're shitting all over the game, and rightfully so, saying how they are disrespecting their culture. It's just a mess. We're not going to get into that right now. But here's Sean Farash. I think that's how you say his name, who's famous for his Trump impersonation. Him and his wife were swatted last night, which is a couple of nights ago. You got a Tesla dealership right here. They're spraying purple paint everywhere. Two faggot-looking characters holding a sign saying last generation. Do you guys have jobs, you liberals? Do you go to work? Do you want to know why I'm not protesting? The main reason? I could probably find a couple things I could maybe hold a sign for, maybe. I say maybe because I don't know. I work 6 days a week. I have physical therapy every single day. I don't have time to do it. Here's another TikToker calling for the assassination of Trump.
All right, guys, we're about 6 weeks in. Who's going to do it?
Damn, that's a girl.
Who's going to take one for the team and do it? And I'm not going to say what it is, because I know that you know that I know what we're all thinking.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, you crazy bitch.
Who's going to do it?
Probably
It can't be me. I'm a dance teacher. I got things to do. But somebody's got to do it. Someone's got to take one for the team. Because we're 6 weeks in. I can't do 4 more years of this, guys.
I guarantee you her life has been completely unchanged. She probably goes to her shitty job, goes buys her shitty coffee at Starbucks, whines and complains 24/7 to everybody she meets face to face. That's the thing. These people, their lives are unchanged. They still do the same exact things they do every day. Smoke weed, play some Fortnite. You have Rick Wilson of the the Lincoln Project is explicitly calling on Americans to kill Tesla, save the country. His article says, kill Tesla, save the country. Elon has a weak spot attack. Calls Elon a fascist. The Tesla's no longer a car company. It's a bank for fascists. You know, Trump simply saying fight for your country was one of the main points in his impeachment. He was inciting violence. He said the word fight. They flat out said kill Tesla, attack. I said, well, that's not what I didn't literally mean, like stab him. First of all, he has the Tesla Cybertruck that was exploded outside of Trump Tower, which I don't think we really got a solid answer on what the hell happened there. They know exactly what they're doing. Walter Kurt, I'm not too familiar with him. He was just swatted. Another swatting. Laura Loomer, we're running out low on time, so I'm not gonna be able to get to it. We'll do a part 2 hopefully tomorrow of connections with Jeffrey Epstein's bud that was allegedly funding these attacks on Tesla. We have this crazy white. What's with the crazy white bitches? What's going on?
I don't give a fuck.
Damn,
just kill him. You have to. I'm not asking. I don't give a fuck.
You heard it there. Stickers on the parking meters in Brooklyn are calling for people to kill Elon.
This is Graham Avenue, Maslow, here in Brooklyn. So look at this. Look at what this is in Brooklyn, Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Who will kill Elon? What the heck is this? Now this is a serious threat here.
It's just so crazy to me. Elon Musk is like, let's go back actually to Barack Obama, to Clinton. Many other Republicans and Democrats before them have, you guys probably seen some of the videos where they're describing what is literally Doge. We need to look through the government and find waste, fraud, and abuse. Obama said it. Bill Clinton said it. Hillary Clinton. Bernie Sanders. We got to find this waste, fraud, and abuse. We got to find it. Elon Musk is like, all right, I'll look into it. Then they're like, no, we want to kill you. It's amazing because every time I get paid, I work a 9 to 5. I'm your very, very average American. Everyone says like, "Oh, you're not a great speaker." Some of the haters in the it's like, yeah, I'm not. Well, I'm not a commentator. I mean, I am comment. I'm not a professional. You know, I'm not a quote unquote influencer. I'm not a. I'm a mechanic. I work on cars. But I feel like we need to hear more from everyday Americans. And I've always said it, but I never done it. But I'm like, well, I should probably put my money where my mouth is. Maybe I'll I'll start a podcast, you know. But, you know, I'm tired of people talking. The average American doesn't want that. Like, you know, I can speak for myself. Might not be very good at it, but, you know, I'll do it. But, you know, every time I get paid, I look at the taxes they're taking out, how much I could be getting paid if there were no taxes. It angers me, man. I work late all the time. Automotives, man, it's tough. I can't even explain in words how physically exhausted I am at the end of every week. And the government just comes in and takes that. Isn't it, like, amazing taxes? I come home dripping sweat. A lot of times I'm bruised up, cut up. Had a nice gash in my head the other day. And I'm like, ooh, here's my money. And the government's like, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm going to be taking a couple hundred of that. It's like, what? But you didn't do the work, I did. It's like, yeah, but, you know, I'm just going to take some anyway. That's what the government's doing. Well, look, I really want to do this thing, and I don't have any money, so I'm going to take yours. Why? I worked for it. That should anger everybody. And Elon's like, yeah, you know, this is horrible. We should give more of their money back to them. And people want to kill him. Literally. You got Senator Tom Tillis here, released disturbing voice messages left by unhinged lunatics. That's why I always just laugh when the Democrats like, I received a death threat last night. I don't know who I'm imitating with that accent, but I received a death threat. It was very bad. I didn't like it. It's like, yo, bro, get in line. Get in effing line.
Good afternoon, Senator Tillis.
That's how Northern Warbeck think about you Southern white trash. That's what and the ones who won the Civil War think about you. Do you understand that inferior bad genes, inbred stupid you and all your people?
Yeah, Tom Tillis, afraid of death threats. Then get the out of office.
I would like to talk to Tom Tillis and ask him why he thinks it's okay for him to take money from this nation and it over. Why does he think?
So wait, he's mad about the money being taken? That's what Elon's doing, retard. He's looking at the waste, fraud, and abuse, trying to give it back to you, you stupid shit.
That he can tell his employers to go themselves every goddamn day, all day long, and sell his goddamn nation out, and his employers over. Don't he know that his employers can take a axe handle and cave his head in?
And I suggest, well, you're going to have to be very careful about going out in public or talking to anybody that's real, that's an actual American, because we hate you.
If I didn't have a broken back in Southern California, I would spend the rest of my life in federal prison for a chance to cut your throat.
If I wasn't such a fat piece of shit and could get off this couch, I would do something about it. That's amazing. They all sound like white hicks. But that is the left. That is the left. That is the Democratic Party. It's not all of them. It's the majority of them, and then the rest support it. We've heard it from CNN, from MSNBC. Fuck them. You know who I'm talking about. The liberal networks. Too many letters. They're the ones that are cheering it on. Jimmy Kimmel. Don't hurt anybody with a Tesla. Wink, wink. Got it right here. Man, first of all, you effing retards. You liberals. You goddamn retarded fucking stupid people. Teslas have cameras all around them. Look at this guy right here. I work on Teslas at our shop a lot. A lot of customers have them. And I remember the first time I saw one, I could see, looking through their window, it says now recording. You see it beeping on there. They record. And call this guy, man causes over $3,000 worth of damage to a Tesla Model Y after smashing it with a suitcase in Ontario, California. You can see it right here if you're watching on Rumble. Imagine being that unhinged. I'm passionate about my politics and my views and morals and all that, sure, but I never felt so angry that I wanted to physically hurt someone, or in this case, smash in somebody's car. How do you get that angry? How? And here's a leftist freaks out on Doge supporters.
I would like for you to die of measles, of polio, of all the horrible diseases that living in this country, in this bubble of privilege and ignorance and morbid stupidity.
There's some kind of Harry Potter character.
You had the luxury.
So is that guy. It's a Gandalf.
Not having to worry about it because it doesn't really affect you. I hope it affects you. I hope it affects your children and your grandchildren.
Oh, so now she's wishing for
the your community. That will make my life meaningful and extremely happy.
Wow, what an amazing experience.
Did you get all of that? Hey,
what an amazing experience that was.
You get all that.
Schiller said, I hope your children and your grandchildren die of horrible diseases. It's amazing with the whole measles. RFK is not against vaccines. They're not cutting anything. You can still get vaccines galore. Jab yourself up. He's just looking at, look, there's side effects to everything. Pills, vaccines, whatever it may be. We should look into them and be transparent about it. That's it. Got John Cusack, who's a failed actor. I mean, what has he done in the last 20 years? Doing a hashtag Tesla takedown mass call. Actor and activist. He forgot to add "and retard" on the bottom. He also posted a picture of Lady Liberty burning a Tesla dealership. And what do you know? Just yesterday, one lit on fire. Is he going to be held accountable? Does that not count as inciting violence? Because I guarantee you, if me or any other conservative said go out and burn down a whatever dealership and somebody actually did it, they would come after us 100%. But this is kind of a little jumpy podcast episode, just kind of, first episode back after months, first episode in 2025. A little longer. This is our longest episode ever, actually. I just want to kind of streamline some of these things I see. If you're watching on Rumble, you can see I have a little folder, left-wing violence, trying to keep track of it all. It's crazy. It is wild. All I can say is that, especially if you own a Tesla, stay safe. Protect yourselves. Don't be crazy like them. Don't stoop to their level, but be on defense. Protect yourselves, protect your family. You guys know I'm a super pro Second Amendment guy. Learn self-defense, whether it be with a gun, hand-to-hand combat, whatever you got to do. But it's good to learn some sort of self-defense because it's getting crazy again, especially if you own a Tesla. If I had money, I would own one, but I'm broke as hell, so I'm going to drive whatever junker I can get. I just wait for one of our customers to get rid of their car, and then we take it for $3, basically, and fix it up. But I would absolutely own one if I had the money. There's no doubt about that. And I keep on saying that. We're in a weird world where now conservatives really, really want to own an EV, and the left does not. The left are burning them. I never wanted to own one. I always said, even when Tesla first started coming out and I was test driving some, like, they're fun. They're fun to drive. Neat. I don't think I'll ever buy one, but I'm like, man, I want one. If I hit the lottery overnight, I'm going to buy one. If I had the lottery overnight, I'd probably buy my whole family one. But yeah, that is it, guys. Follow me at patriotic_Cav. Subscribe, follow to this podcast. Leave us a 5-star review if you could. I do greatly appreciate it. Like if you're watching on Rumble. Like, share. Any interaction helps me grow the podcast, move through the algorithm. And yeah, the Dark Mega podcast is kind of what you just saw here, kind of a little spontaneous. I don't plan anything. I kind of just I have a thought in my head, be like, I got to talk about this. Let's go hit record. Yeah, the Rumble show, which will be every Friday 9 p.m. Eastern. I'll post more details on my X. That's a little more structured. It's video based. Got my webcam going. We got clips. We got all kinds of things. It's a little more of my structured type show. So you can check that out. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I appreciate it. And stay safe, guys. God bless.